Good morning. This is Corey. Had 4 trades this morning. This is the kind of morning where you're just happy to get out with your skin after making some. I made some silly mistakes and felt like I should quit while I was barely a little bit ahead, and I was frankly pretty fortunate to be ahead the way I was, just the way I was thinking today. So, what we had this morning, we had 4 trades, 3 losers, 1 winner, and the 1 winner was a 20 pip winner, so it kind of saved my bacon. First move that I saw this morning after I got sat down was a move up through the 62, up through the Kumo or cloud. And I didn't get into this trade as it was moving through. It happened pretty abruptly, and it was the MACD hadn't crossed yet, obviously, so I waited for a retrace and then a continuation. Got back in long right here. Price had retraced into the 5 EMA, and it was a silly trade to make because I was trading essentially right into the 372 that price had just rejected off of here. And I should have really, for a long trade, I should have been waiting for a close above and waited for price to use this 372 as support. But not waiting, I stopped out, and then not only did I do that once, but I did it a second time. It did move my way a bit here, got up to 7.5 pips positive, which moved my stop loss forward. I have a little program on my trading platform that will allow me to move. It'll automatically pull my stop loss up into positive territory or break even, or however I set the settings up. If you trade with Dukascopy and you'd like that little piece of code, just send me an email and I'll send it to you. So this trade was positive by 2 pips. Price began to move down. It broke through the bottom of the Kumo. I didn't get short here again as it broke through the 62 or the Kumo because the MACD had not crossed yet. And more than that, there was a big stretch of flat Kumo out ahead of me, and oftentimes the flat Kumo, flat bottom or flat top Kumo, will attract price back to itself. So I decided to wait for a retrace back in toward the bottom of the Kumo and or these EMAs, which act as dynamic support or resistance. In this case, I was looking for them to operate as resistance. Got back short here. Honestly, I could have waited a little bit further. Oftentimes, you're better off to just let price try to move sideways and get over into one of these edges of these clouds to you know, that's when you'll get your more abrupt move downward. But honestly, my decision-making process was not that sound this morning, so got in here, and the trade moved sideways. It moved against me a few pips, never very far, and then did break down here. I saw 25, decided to protect 20 of that, and so I got out with 20 pips. And then I had turned my little program off so I could move my my take profit out of the way and manage this trade manually, and forgot to turn it back on after that trade. Got into another short trade here. It was trading without a stop loss. I didn't realize it until price had moved against me 6.5 or 7 pips, and as soon as I noticed it, it popped up and I got out of it at 8.5 pips negative. So I got out with a little over 8 pips and a little over 1%, 1.3% positive on the day. And it's the kind of morning where you're glad to get out with your skin and look forward to the next day. Thanks for watching. Feel free to ask me any questions or email me if you want to. Thanks again for watching. Take care.